All right, guys, here we go again. We got Sweat Equity Spotlight, where we highlight the athletes putting in the work behind their dreams. Today, we got
Stevie Hall.
We're here at Cass Tech High School here in Detroit, Michigan. And let's get into a story, okay? So can you introduce yourself and tell everybody your name, your age, your grade, and your school you're at, and what sport you play?
Like I said, my name's Stevie Hall, class of 2027. Play here at Cass Tech, point guard. I think that's it, yeah.
How old are you?
16. Turned 17 in a month.
Okay. And what grade are you in again?
Junior.
You're a junior?
Yeah.
Okay, so I see you have been going on a first of all, I want to congratulate you because I remember you from a while back. I don't know if you remember that time when we had in Southfield, we was training, doing a lot of the training back then. You have gotten way better since that point. So, like, where does the work come from? Is that just genetics from your dad, or like, how did you get so good?
Yeah, I feel like it's my dad putting in the work a lot, like all night, all day. But like, yeah, my dad helps me a lot with that, and then the motivations of my grandfather and stuff like that. So it's, yeah, the work. It's really just the work. It's really it.
So how is it coming up in a basketball home where, you know, you have another brother who played basketball, your dad played basketball at a high level and did great here at the school, and he told me he was still the top points getter here at the school, and just how is that? Just knowing that your daddy did so well here, and now you get a chance to come here and also get a chance to play for your dad. Just how is that?
It's good, you know, not many people get to play for their dad, you know, so I feel like it's a great experience. Like I said, not everybody gets to real experience it, so it's a good experience, especially when I get pushed as hard as I can, so it's like to be the best, so. And like you said, he says he's the best point scorer. I got to try to, I'm aiming for that. I'm trying to beat that, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
But yeah, that's really the motivation, just playing for my dad and doing my best.
Okay. I mean, so I see you've been going on some unofficial visits at Nebraska and different schools like that. Just how has that experience been for you?
It's been good, you know, seeing new things and stuff like that, telling my team and my family and how it's been and how it looks and just like the experience. So like, I feel like it's a pretty good experience, and just going around the country and seeing what's what, and it's a great experience.
Okay. So how do you explain your game? Who does Stevie game mirrors in the NBA or in college? Who game is like your game? Or who do you mirror your game off of?
I feel like I play a lot like Jalen Brunson or like a De'Aaron Fox, like point guard, good point guards who can get to the rim, score, lead the team, and just like best point guards in the league. I feel like I'm one of the best point guards in the state and country. So
okay,
that's what I think. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're not scoring, what does Stevie do great on the basketball court?
People say my IQ is high. I can pass the ball. I can lead my team. I can talk. So I feel like an all-around point guard who can play off the ball as well. So
Okay.
yeah, I feel like all-around point guard.
Okay. So explain to me how, explain to me your strengths on the court and explain to me some of your weaknesses that you think you something that you have to work on.
Like I said, my IQ, scoring, just leading my team, being a good point guard. Those are some of my strengths. Weaknesses. I feel like more leading my team, like pulling them all together like a real point guard. People tell me that since I was a kid. My communication, I just gotta work on it a little bit. That's really it. I can score at all three levels, so I feel like just the communication part. That's about it.
Okay. So what are you doing to get better at that?
Um, just like we had that workout, I feel like just like working on it, cause like you gotta practice things to get better. So just really working on it and just really like trying to get better at it. I feel like that'll get me better.
Daily habits.
All right.
Daily habits, daily goals. What did I say to my team today? Who did I bring up today? I'm a point guard. Who did I make feel better today?
All right.
Who did I cheerlead today to make them, of course not cheerleading because you're not a cheerleader, but who did I clap up to bring him up to newer heights?
All right.
Is one of your jobs.
Exactly.
Can you do that?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay, okay, okay. So, how long have you been playing this game, and what first got you into it?
All my life, really, since I was about 4 or 5, youngest three. But really, my dad, my grandfather, just like it's in the genes. So and then I feel like it was fun. Like ever since I picked up that ball and shot it, it was never could go back. Just been fun my whole life. So
But like you seem like one of those kids that could have been great at anything. You could have been great at
yeah,
football. You could have been great at baseball if you put your heart into it. I know you say basketball is your daddy talk about is being entrenched into his system, just being a part of his soul, like you said with your granddad, his dad. So why not any other sports?
like you said, my granddad was a pretty good baseball and football player.
Hmm.
But my dad was a good baseball player too, like you said. So I feel like I was pretty good at all of them, but basketball just had my heart since I was a kid. So
Mm, mm.
yeah, basketball. I'll stick with basketball. I still play a lot of football and baseball though, like with my friends and stuff like that. But basketball, that's my love. That's just the one. So
Ooh, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? He loved this game too, guys. Okay, so do you remember your first memory of picking up a ball and or stepping onto a basketball court and actually putting what you started into place?
mm. um, I do remember a game winner when I was about 7 or 8 years old.
Okay,
Three
winner.
off the glass and one. This was out of town in Vegas. I got an and one
You
three
was 7?
of seven. I'm pretty. It's on Instagram somewhere. I'll find it and give it to you. But
For
yeah,
real?
it was a great moment. Like that went from like basketball to love basketball. Like just all the highs, it's lows, but all the highs in basketball is just momentum, all that stuff.
So you said you was out of town. How did you feel? How did you feel when that happened? As far as in when you hit that shot, and what feeling did it give to you?
I feel like everybody cheered me on and like
Mm.
the energy in the gym, everybody watching me like, oh, it was I don't know, no words can explain like the feeling, like it was just so crazy. It's a great moment though.
But I mean, I know you talk about your time when you scored that shot, you scored that. But do you remember the first time, whether it was Fisher Price rims, whether it was whatever, the first time Stevie got the ball, or was you at your dad's practice? Were you looking at your dad playing? Like, when was the first time do you remember picking up a basketball?
Um, in the basement. Really, that's the first time I remember. He used to have me dribble with two balls in the basement with the lights off.
How old, with the lights off? How old were you?
About 5.
5?
Yeah, had me throw some headphones on, lock in for like 20 minutes.
With the lights
The
off
lights off. You
in the
mess up,
basement.
he turn the lights back on real quick. Go get the ball, lights back off, back to it. That's just
Ooh.
me and my little brother. I used to do it all the time.
Uh
And
oh.
then during quarantine, we used to do that too. Go outside. It used to be cold, so we can't go nowhere. So we got a rim in the backyard. So
Oh my
it's just
God.
all them times. It's just memories. Oh, it's just exciting to remember and look back to.
But I look up to your dad. So 5 years old. So son, I don't know if my son you hear this. My son is 6 years old. We about to play. We about to turn that. We about to turn the lights off in that basement. You know what I'm saying? And tell his dad, Coach Stevie, thanks for that.
So,
Okay. So where did you grow up, and what was it like being a kid in your neighborhood or at your school?
um, I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, and my middle schools. I went to a few different middle schools. Most people are the man at their middle school, so it's like the transition from middle school to high school is a little different. But I went to West Bloomfield Middle School. It was a good experience. Made a lot of friends there, and came here, of course. And the transfer it was definitely different. Had to get in the weight room, all that, put on more muscle, skill, all that, get faster, because it was older people, so they wasn't middle school. So I feel like that transition, like just missing all my friends, and it was just stuff I had to overcome. But
So talk about that. Talk about your middle school AAU run to like was you did you go start as a I mean were you on a varsity as a freshman?
yeah, yeah,
So how
I
was
started.
you and you started
Mhm.
so great, that's great. So how did you transition from like you saying playing middle school ball and AAU ball and now you're playing seniors.
All right.
Like that's a hell of a
Yeah,
transition.
no.
How was that transition for you?
Like I said, it was kind of hard, get a little faster. Definitely put some weight on because I was one of the younger ones. I'm 14 playing 17, 18 year olds, so it was definitely hard. But it was fun playing with all the guys I had. So it was definitely fun,
Oh
great
wait, so you was
experience.
here doing was you here doing
No,
this?
that was my 8th grade year.
Oh, he was
That was
right
right
there.
there, the year
Oh
off.
man. Uh,
But
but you seen all the
so
cheeks of Darius A.
yeah,
Cuffs and like you was there part of that run as far as those
yeah, I
runs.
was
So
right there on the bench watching all the games. So, like I said, like that comes into leadership. So I seen it happen. So now this the year where you know what I'm saying. This that year where I feel like I can take in that role, play that role with some of the other seniors I have.
or just even seeing Darius A. Cuff up close.
Right,
He's your same position
right,
or whatever. So you know, and, and you see where he's at now. You see
right.
where he went. So did your time with him help you grow and mature as a player?
Yeah, for sure. That's a close friend of mine. We've been cool since we were small, little. So I feel like that definitely helped me with that role, just watching and seeing what him and all the rest of his teammates was doing. So I feel like that definitely helped with my journey.
Okay, okay. So, who were the people that first inspired you or supported your journey in sports?
Definitely my father and my grandfather,
Mm,
for sure. Basically my whole family, but those two specifically, my father and my grandfather,
mm.
for sure.
So, I mean, how are those times? Because as far as in with dad and son relationship, it's not all cheesy and smiley sometimes and like happy. But now you add coach to that, coach player to that dad and son relationship. And sometimes when you don't have the best games or dad want to say something, dad got to be able to decipher on how coach dad. But you too, it's a player's son. Like how is that dynamic as far as in you know the dynamic to be able to go through those rigorous times where everything's not on the high, you're hitting game winners.
Right.
What about those times where where you didn't have a good game? Like, how are you being able to maneuver as far as in with that?
I feel like it's really just growing up. Like you said, it's gonna be some ups, it's gonna be some downs, but really just it's life. So you really just gotta push through that because there's gonna be some bad, it's gonna be some good. But when the goods happen, it's good. But you just gotta push through the bad. So that's really it for.
I love to hear that. So, did you face any challenges growing up at home, school, or in your community that push you to work harder?
For sure. Um, you know, just being like just life. So stuff happens. So I feel like just pushing through, like I said, just being the best you can be at all times. I feel like that's really what it is. Just being the best you can be at all
Give me an
times.
example.
Um,
That's something that happened to you that happened to you and say, you know what? I'm not letting this stop me. This will not stop me.
I feel like the criticism that I'll hear like around like around the state or the country, stuff like that. Like not really into the rankings as much, but like I feel like when there's people I know I'm better than, and like people would say something or I hear something like that, really just pushes me to go even harder. I feel like yeah.
Now, as far as I'm talking about rankings, like, and I know you don't care about those because, like, when you see guys like Donovan Mitchell and all these other guys, C.J. McCollum, these guys were not up there where the Josh Jacksons and stuff was, but of course these guys are still in the league and stuff like that. But how, how do you have grown up in this game and have past guys. Some guys got better. Some guys like how is it gratifying to see where you were 5 6 years ago and maybe a certain guy was on your level to now you're surpassed that guy. How does that feel to know to see your work? To see your work now elevate you.
Exactly. I really feel like it's just God and just everybody in my circle pushing me and just pushing me the best I can be and just every day thanking God, and I feel like that's really helped me every day for every day.
Oh, wow.
God and my family and my circle.
Mm.
Keep it tight and great things happen.
Wow, y'all
Sure.
heard that? Okay, so outside of sports, what kind of a kid are you? Hobbies, personality, school, life. What type of kid is Stevie outside of sports?
Uh, I like to play video games. Pretty good socializer. Uh, that's really it. Play games and hoop. That's really it for social.
Outside of sports, you can't say hoop. So the kids always say hoop. You say something about hooping. Outside of sports, you say like games. Is there anything else Stevie likes to do outside of sports?
Uh, socialize.
Okay.
Uh, use my phone a little bit, but just really socialize. Video games. That's really it though.
Okay. Okay. So Stevie, um, I know how rigorous a schedule can be for kids now. Y'all train, y'all work out, but I know I didn't play in college. But when you go to college, you hear stories. I'm sure your dad can tell you stories about people getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go to practice, and then got study tables, then got school, things. Walk me through a typical day for you right now. School, practice, training, homework. Walk me through your day when you wake up to the end of your day.
Um, so with the season about to start, sometimes we might get in the gym like 7, 8 in the morning before school start. So school start at 8, so we'll get like an hour in at 7. So after that, school from 8 to 3:20. Maybe sometimes I get like a little bit of skill work in the gym if I have some like during my lunch hour. Get in there and then
During lunch?
yeah,
Wow.
eat real fast and go down there if I can. And then 3:20, it's like from 3:30 to 4:30 we got weights, and then we get an hour of weights. After that we go to the gym. And we used to have cross country, but after that we stopped doing cross country. So after that we just do weights and then we get to the gym. And with the season about to start, I think we'll do like weights a few days a week, and then it's just practice after that until the season start.
So when practice is over, are you done?
Oh no, we still got homework all day. I mean all night until I fall asleep for real.
I understand. Like a lot of times, I know you're gonna do that for sure. A lot of times, with my resume, whenever I've seen a lot of the great teams, when I was at Consortium, you would see a lot of guys. As soon as practice over, they're on their phones.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get to their phones. But the best guys on the team, the great ones, the ones that went further than everybody else, they are the ones that still getting up shots,
Exactly.
still training, not rushing to their phones.
All
Which kid are you?
right. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely some days when I'm just go straight to my phone, but other days I feel like I had a bad day of shooting or free throws or whatever I had a bad day of. I'll stay after and get like a 20-minute workout after that. Yeah, and it should be longer, but I still got like the homework that's due at midnight and stuff like that. But just got to utilize my time better. I should be good.
Come on now, stay in there, stay in there. Okay. So, how do you balance with academics, friends, family, and just keep it real? You got girls. You got girls that's gonna be a part of that equation. How do Stevie balance all of those things?
I feel like just really having a plan and or like a goal, and just I feel like trying to get to that goal and not having distractions. It's gonna be distractions, but I feel like when you just really trying to have a one-track mind and reach that goal, it's gonna happen for you.
Hmm. But how do you block the distractions? Like, uh, 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 you're going to college. I mean, you're not in college right now. Hey man, come to this party, man. Come on, man. Come over here, man. The girls is over here. Or do you want to get in the gym? It's like those distractions are there. Like, and the real temptation is there. How do you block that out?
I feel like just listening to God, and just listening to yourself and your family. I know it's hard to say, it might sound cliche, but like just really just like staying focused, not letting distractions get the best of you. I mean, you gonna hear them, it's gonna be there, but I feel like really just focusing in and locking in.
Hmm.
I feel like you should be able to do it.
I think every athlete has told me keep the main thing the main thing.
Main thing, yeah.
Keep the main thing the main thing. You got your A priorities, which is the things that you must get done, non-negotiables, down to your B's, down to your C's. Don't do no C's and B's priorities unless your A priorities are all done.
Right.
You know? Okay. All right. So um what's the hardest part about being consistent with your grind?
Um, I feel like when it's times like I feel like I can't do it, or like it's an off day, my body not feeling good, or I'm tired, or stuff like that. I feel like knocking me off my square. Like you said, keeping the main thing. Sometimes it's just those days when you don't feel like doing certain stuff, but I feel like just locking in and staying focused will really be like
Those are the days that make you. When you
exactly
don't
when
feel
you don't
like
feel
doing it,
yeah.
like when you feel like doing it, I mean everybody can do it when they feel like doing it.
All
When
right.
you don't feel like doing it, and besides that feeling of not wanting to do it,
All right.
and over and over again, you show up every time you don't want to do it. That's it.
All right.
I really so. How do you feel about that?
I feel like exactly what you said. I feel like that's 100% correct. Like you said, the days when you don't feel like doing it, them be the best days. So, because with somebody else, it's always somebody else working when you laying down on your phone, chilling.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
I feel like just taking your time, making the best time that you can. I feel like that's really the main thing.
Okay. Okay. So, what sacrifices have you had to make to chase your dream playing basketball?
Um, Sacrifices. I'll say like leaving football, leaving baseball, and some sports I was also really good at. But like I said, it's just the love for basketball
Mm.
that just kept me. It all came when I had to choose one. It was basketball. We already knew it was basketball, so
Hmm.
that's really the limits. Are really the sacrifices, just the other sports and just having my time, just having to make the best of my time with school and basketball. So not student athlete, it's still a student athlete, so you still got to get the books first,
Hmm.
but then basketball you got to be good at both, just
Hmm.
balancing both. So it's hard, but when you get to the end, it's the best thing.
For
Just
sure.
making it, that's the goal.
You doing your thing, man. You in 11th grade, man. You came so far, man. Just keep going. Um, when things get tough, bad games, injuries, the pressure of being a star, the pressure of trying to make it to the next level. How do you push through?
um like you said, like all the ups and downs, it's going to be stuff you hear, the negatives. I feel like just staying focused, keeping a circle tight, not really listening to all the distractions and stuff like that, because you're going to hear them all the time. Just being the best and who my father is, who my grandfather is. So
Mm.
I feel like my last name holds a lot of weight.
Mm.
So that's really it. Just keeping the main thing what it is, and staying focused at all times.
How was that too? You said like how good your granddad was, how good your dad was. Like, is that a lot of pressure trying to uphold that legacy?
For sure, all the time. The eyes on me at all times. And people tell me like it's a target on my back, so I gotta represent my last name, who I am, who everybody in my family is, and God, the main thing,
Mm,
for sure.
mm. Okay, so do you have a personal motto, prayer, or a routine that keeps you motivated?
Um, every night I try to think about my grandfather, check in with him, because I know he's checking in with me, him and God. So try to just not forget that, because that's what I'm playing for. And if he was still down here with us, he would. I feel like he would enjoy what I'm doing right now. And
Mm,
I'm just trying to make sure I continue to do that every day,
mm.
every minute, every second of my day.
Oof.
I feel like represent him, cause make him proud. Cause if he was down here with us right now to this day, he would enjoy I would want him to enjoy what I'm doing.
Mm. I love that, man. You keeping that legacy strong, man. Your father is proud of you, and I know your granddad is proud of you for sure. And that little voice you hear in the back of your head sometimes, you can't really hear it, but it's something that's talking to you. That's your granddaddy, man.
Sure,
He is talking to you. He's with you on this journey, man, for sure. I just want to let you know that.
sure.
Um, um, what's one moment in your career so far you'll never forget?
Um, I feel like when the farthest I made it is the state championship game. I feel like, but it's not really. That's like a midterm goal. I feel like states is my main goal, back
Mm,
to back for sure if I can.
mm.
But those are some of my team goals. Keep the team together.
So, in your career, something that you can never forget is you making it to the state championship.
No, city championship.
Oh,
I didn't make it to the
city,
state champ.
city championship.
No,
Okay, okay. Who did
but
y'all play that year?
King.
Did
Play
y'all
King.
win or lost?
We won. Yeah.
Uh oh.
So
Uh oh. Y'all going back to back this year?
for sure, for sure,
Y'all heard that? He going back to back. He said it.
yes, sir.
Okay. So, who's been your toughest opponent or your biggest challenge on the court? Person or team?
Um,
And or team?
King's always a rivalry, so that's like a good game. My freshman year, we had to play Rouge at Cass. It
Mm.
sold out.
Mm.
Uh, it was a pretty good game.
Oh
It
no,
was a
like
great
Boston was real
experience for
deep
me.
too.
Yeah, it was Keyshawn, all them. But that was
Mm.
my ninth grade year, so I was getting jitters out still. So I ain't played too good, but it was a great experience to
Come on
just
now.
have that. But now it's my junior year, so now that come is I know it's gonna come back. So when it come back, I'm gonna be ready for it.
Well, you see, you just said you didn't play too good, but I'm always a big firm believer is you never lose. You're always learning.
Right.
So that game taught you something then, and it's taught you something even to now.
For
You
sure.
know how to even handle that pressure, handle it being sold out
Right.
or a big pressure game.
Right.
You know, I
Yeah.
believe that taught you a lot. Do you agree?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. So, what's your proudest accomplishment playing basketball so far?
Um, I feel like my sophomore year last year, I averaged 19 points,
Mm.
7 assists, like
Wow.
5 rebounds, something like that. But playing like the team last year, had a pretty good team last year. We didn't go as far as we wanted to,
Mhm.
but that's really our motivation. Is this year to have a better year, and each year to have a better year. I feel like that's our motivation. And the final goal, obviously, state championship. And I
Mm.
got 2 years left, and I feel like back to back is definitely a real goal for me to have in our team.
I talked to your coach, your dad this year. He said this year y'all got a very good y'all have a very good opportunity to be able to make that happen for sure.
Sure.
So just a few more, we are done. So what are your goals in the next 1 to 3 years playing this sport?
Um, I would say definitely Mr. PSL is one of my personal goals. Mr. Basketball for sure. State championship, like I said, back to back,
Mhm.
and keeping God proud, keeping my grandfather proud, my family, my dad, my teammates, myself, all of that. So really, those are really the main goals, I would say.
Okay, so do you see yourself? And I said 3 years. So do you see yourself playing at the college level or professional level?
For sure. Both.
Okay.
I do. Yep.
Okay. Okay. So are you looking at like you hear everybody say this all the time, D1, 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 or are you going for the school that best fits you?
Yeah, I do think D1. I would say best fit. I gotta have. I feel like I'm gonna have a big junior year this year,
Hmm.
and that's really gonna. I'll have more words to say after my junior year.
I'm coming back
Cause
up here to hear them too.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely got to hear those words. I know you got a lot to say. So look, um, if you had an opportunity to talk to a college coach or a scout right now, and they had an opportunity to see you right now, to look at you right now, and to see you right now, what would you say to that college coach or scout right now, looking at him right here?
Um,
What can you do to be able to help him?
I feel like once I get better with my leadership, that'll be another step to my game. But I feel like I'm a good player overall. Big, good sized guard. I feel like I can score the ball. I can pass the ball. I can do everything a coach needs me to do. Honestly,
Okay, tell him that.
I feel like I can do anything a coach needs me to do. Honestly.
Okay, okay. I hear that, coaches. So look, if sports doesn't go the way you plan, what's another dream or career path that you'll chase?
Um, I like business and sports medicine. I'm doing business right now as my curriculum. I feel like I would like to major in sports medicine as well. So
Okay,
those two.
okay, okay. Um, how do you want people to remember you as a teammate and as a person?
Um, I feel like I would be. I feel like I would want to be known as like a great teammate, like a teammate who leads, makes them better, makes their teammates better, makes herself better, locked in, just focus. Not, I mean, playing around is cool, but like when it's time to lock in, I feel like I lock in.
But how about as a person?
As a person, a respectful person, somebody who they know they can count on, and just loyal and stuff like that. Like a person they know they can count on. Honestly.
Okay. Okay. So, um, my my company is called Sweat Equity, and one of our sayings is plan to work, work the plan. What does that mean to you in your journey?
Say it one more time.
Sweat Equity is the podcast. We are Sweat Equity Podcast. It's the Sweat Equity Spotlight. But also my business is Sweat Equity, period.
Right.
One of our one of our sayings is plan to work, work the plan. What does that mean to you in your journey?
So I feel like it means exactly what it says. Get get the plan the work. So know what you're gonna do, but ahead of time, and then get it done. I feel like that's what it means. Exactly what it says.
Come on now. Yes, it does. So do you know what sweat equity means?
I don't.
Okay. It's just pretty much putting in the work. You sweat. You putting in like you know how much sweat you've put in
Right.
since you've been little. Working hard. Sprints, heels, push-ups, dribbling in the dark in the basement. All those days of sweating and putting in that work over a period of time, what you want, you'll get out of what you put in, how much sweat you put in.
Exactly.
That's what sweat equity is. You're building up what you're building by putting in the work. Not expecting nothing right now, but over a period of time, it's gonna build up.
Exactly.
Okay, so if you could send a message to younger kids coming up behind you, what advice would you give?
Um, I say listen to your parents and continue to work hard. Like, don't allow don't allow distractions. I feel like people will tell you stuff, something you don't know what to believe. Some stuff might be true, it might be false. But I feel like it's really your parents and God and the only
Mm.
really people you should be really listening to, and just keep the main thing, and just have a goal. Always have a goal to lock in. I feel like you'd be good.
That's the most important thing you said right there. Uh, of course, God and everything like that, but also goals.
Exactly.
Daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals. if you're not goal driven, what are you? What's driving you to whatever it is that you want? You
Exactly.
know,
All
you
right.
have to be goal driven and have something in mind, something that you're trying to go get. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So why? Three more we done. So why is putting in the work even when nobody's watching so important to success?
Cause I feel like you're not really when you're not like really being responsible, you're really just messing up yourself. So if nobody else is watching, you're watching. So you know if you're doing bad or if you're doing good. So yeah, cause I hear it a lot. So I feel like just being on point at all time, cause you're only doing bad for yourself if nobody else watching. So even if nobody watches, somebody's watching all the time.
But you just said you're watching, like you're watching yourself. So if somebody else not watching you, you know what you do. 'Cause like that's sometimes the biggest battle, being better than you were yesterday.
Exactly, and be better tomorrow than you were today.
Come on now, every day you're not trying to be, you're trying to be better than the next guy to a degree, but you're trying to be better than yourself
Exactly.
and and keep raising your standards.
All right.
Okay. Um, so where can people follow your journey? Social media, AAU team, etc. Where can people follow you, Stevie?
Uh, my Instagram, Stevie Hall. This is my name with two H's. I'll give it to you, but just really that Stevie Hall. But my journey, I'm still trying to get better. I'm working on my game every day, making sure I get to the main goal, which is professional, obviously, and really that just staying focused and keeping the main thing what it is and having a big goal.
All right, guys. All right, look. So you got any shout outs or to family, coaches, or teammates who have supported you?
Uh, they know who they are. I say
Just
everybody,
shout them out.
everybody
Well,
that's been
you
in my
probably don't want to
journey.
miss none though.
My dad, my granddad, all my teammates, currently and past, and in the future. So
Ooh.
that's really it.
Hey guys, this is Sweat Equity Podcast. This is a Sweat Equity Spotlight, Athlete Spotlight, showcasing them, showcasing the athletes who have put in a lot of work. And we're here at Cass Tech. This is,
Stevie Hall.
and he's a junior here at Cass Tech, Detroit here at Cass Tech. And he said he's going for a whole lot of things, guys. And I agree. I love his game. Come check him out. Point guard. This is Sport Equity Podcast, and we out. Say we out. We out.
They did a bunch of like, he uses right with him. Huh? How much you got? I have 8. Get a load of this guy. Oh, you I went on that run, I hit like 6 in a row. Halfway,
Bring these up too.
halfway.
Don't be so close to it.